So, as we all can see here now, 21st of September, Thursday, still 2017. But I'm gonna leave you a couple of precious advices because I know you all would like to, you would like to get off and get started and make some money. I mean, it's not that easy, as I was trying to point out. Of course, it's not easy, and even following my advices, following the advices will be helpful for sure, but following my bets, that would simply be impossible. You could not all make money like that, and especially you even would not like them. And for because you would say, well, this man, it's not gonna happen what he's going for. But I would like to explain this in some, I'm trying, you need to see something other than my old ugly face. I'm still getting back to that. You want some, so at least this is what I can show you here. Of course, I can get back to those older videos I recorded yesterday and point out a couple of more things about them. But here, you can pause the video and look at that, and maybe I'm gonna talk about this, so at least you got something to see here. And what I maybe did not explain so well yesterday, and we were getting back to that, and you need all those terms every now and then, and you need to have them ready for you and know what it's about, right? I was reversing those odds, so I was giving you here the example of you get a prize, and as soon as you go for a prize, the other one goes for a price as well. So this is the reverse odds. You get 230, so he gets 177 from you. So you put the money on the table, a part from you, the other part from the other one, and you're gonna distribute the money in the end. So either he's gonna win or you're gonna win. If you go the Asian way, the Asian line, if you bet the Asian line, then there are other outcomes like losing half the money or winning half the price or splitting the money. So you get your money back, right? This would be like splitting the money. But anyway, of course you can do this as well in a single step, right? So if you wish to calculate the reverse odds, and I could set up a table here, so to say, right? Going in steps of 0.05. So what would it be? Datenreihe 0.05. So we go down here to 245, and we center this. That's all. So what would you have to do? You take the reverse of this. Well, you 1 minus 1 divided by this. This is what you should do, right? So the reverse odds of this is 21. I mean, I might have it somewhere here, but it's the same thing, right? But you do it in one step. So anyway, you could, like that, you could create yourself a kind of a table, so you can look up any of those, right? What is it? You're getting this, so he's getting this, or you pay him this, right? If you go for this, you pay him this. You say Germany are gonna beat Azerbaijan 1.05, so and he gives you the 20. You give him 21 times the money, right? And this is what I wanted to point out here. So anyway, if you go for a 2.0, he also got a 2.0. So you need 50%. If it were 50%, flipping a coin, you get 50%, he's got 50%, so it's an even game, a fair game in the end. But about this odd stuff that I was talking about, right? So 7 to 4 or things that I was mentioning that because people, they may still these days, or here in Germany maybe, they may still say, I bet this is going to happen, I bet against it. This is just, they bet 10 euro, 10 euro each, so this is not an odd. An odd is, of course you can bet for anything you like, Greece to win the Euro, or Afghanistan to win the World Cup, but you need a decent price for that, right? If you get 1 million times the money, maybe you invest one euro on Afghanistan. I don't know if they even play there, right? But Seychelles, or what was it, Maui? I don't know, but 1 million might not be enough at all, right? So, but no one could pay that and lay that and so on. So you wouldn't win this million. Anyway, but there's a chance for everything, so you can go for everything. So this is where the bookmakers started, so to say. They said, well, I can't do this for even money, so I give you 7 to 4. But those prices were, I lay, I lay 4 and I one back 7. So you gotta lay 7. 7 to 4. Or no, I give you a better price, so I give you 7 units for 4 you bet. But this is translated into a Eurobookie price. That's what they turn to, right? 7 to 4, 9 to 5, 1 to 4, very low price. So he's risking 1 unit, you're risking 4 units. But this translates into a 1.25, and not as the ratio of 1 divided by 4 would be 0.25. So you gotta add 1 to that. So this is, anyway, this is the old English price making, and this is still the where the term comes from, odd, right? It's odd. It's pretty odd here, right? 15 to 8 or something like that. So this is an odd figure. So he's giving you an odd because the chances are not evenly distributed. You want to go for something, you think something is going to happen, you think the USA are going to win the gold medal once again in basketball. You get, I heard that was before the tournament, the golden, what was the team? But before the tournament, you could bet for 1.05 that they win the final by 20 baskets or something like that, because they were so superior. But you can't bet, I bet they are going to win the gold medal. You can do, but you're getting an odd. You get a price for that. There's a chance for everything, but you could only bet 1.05. They win the final by 20, which they didn't, I think. Lithuania, I don't know really. In 1980 something, 86 that was, I guess. Or was it 88? When was? Oh, yeah, 88. Okay, so there are huge probabilities. You get a very low price. There are small probabilities. You're gonna get a big price for that. So this is the odd you're getting. And anyway, if you go for the low chance of all those teams to win, you get 16 times, 17 times your money. He gets a price from you of 1.06. He's saying the opposite is going to happen. Anyway, you could translate, these prices could be translated easily or more easily backwards, because this is a 4 to 7. If you calculate this the way back, you can see here, because it's 7 to 4, that's 4 to 7 his side, so it's going to be the reverse odds anyway, like in the same calculation. 275 is 175, 157, sorry. And so this is the English odds translated back. Anyway, that's a bit boring maybe, okay. I'll give you a better example here about this. It's sure bets example. When people still might say, you can have some sure bets. And of course, I'm not sure if this ever happens still at the market. But I never went for this. It's not my strategy, not at all, because I try to spot the error. But be it that you have really bookie A giving you 180, bookie B is giving you 4.0, bookie C is giving you 6.0. So you take the sum of the reverses of those prices you get. You sum it up, the reciprocal, the inverse of those 3 prices, as you see here. Then, if this is below 100%, this is a sure bet you could make. And you can easily work out the amount of money you gotta bet on it to make a certain definite winnings, to assure some winnings. And you can do this by dividing a fixed payout. So you want in any case you want to get 100 euro back. So you bet 100 divided by this, right? Because you want to pay out of 100. So you got to divide this by this. If you multiply this back, it's going to be 100. You do this here and you do this here. So what is your winning then? The winning is, of course, the difference between the fixed payout you're getting and the total you invested, which is the total of these three figures here. So you won 2.78. So this is the error the market made. Somehow you get that rewarded by 2.78. I mean, if you go for 1,000 or so. But what you need is, they all got to take your bets and you wouldn't know where to start. This is why I never went for it, because I thought maybe I'm going to bet for 180. This, first of all, he's going to take the bet. They are going to win my bet. They don't take it. So I sit on this bet, and this is a bad one. So I try to spot the error and go for this error. There got to be an error. If you got a sure bet, there will be an error. Someone will make the error. It can happen that they both make an error or they all make an error. It can happen, so you can assure your bet. But make sure you place some money on good bets and don't at least start off with a bad one. So if, as I was pointing out here, it's 1.0, 1.92, imagine this were the true price, right? 1.92, 3. So this would be your good bet. You get more than you should get. So the probability is on your side. The chance is bigger than the required 25%, whichever way you want to put it. If this is 5.0, you get 6.0, so it's a 20% chance here that you win this amount of money. So you're gonna end up winning in the end, in the long run, so to say. But what I was showing here in this example, so you just need to play a bit with those figures, is that you wouldn't really need to. You can drive the prices you're getting. So in some sense, of course, if you lower the amount you make on the bet, this is like 20% of the total. I'm not giving these amounts of money, but instead this, and this. Just to distribute the money a bit differently. What happens then? You don't want this bad bet, but you still say, okay, maybe my calculation was wrong, so I still bet a little bit on this. Instead, I bet a larger amount on this and a larger amount on this. So I'm getting the good prices, the errors. I get a better return on that. What it comes up to is the total investment stays the same, because I was splitting up this amount of money. So you still invested this, but you expect to win a lot more than you used to win here, because you do not win 2.78, but instead you win those 10 whatever, 11, 20, because you made better bets. You invested the same amount of money, but you're making better bets. But you're risking some money now. Now you can lose, because in case this, where you bet the lowest amount of money, could lead to you losing. But you get this much return for the outsider that in the end your profit in the long run will be better. Still, you're risking some money. But like that, as I'm saying, is I'm not going for sure bets. I will never do, and I wouldn't. And I've never done so. Once it happened in very early 1990 or so, but I really worked out that the probabilities were both on my side. They both made an error. And then I asked my partner then I asked him, because I was much more into mathematics and he was doing the other stuff. So then I asked him, what do you think, who made the error? And then he answered, well, they both made the error, because he worked it out in his head and he was right about it. They both made an error. So if they both make an error, of course you can go for it and secure your winnings. But you may make sure, I mean, it doesn't matter then who takes or does not take your bet, because you got a good bet anyway, on this side, on the other side, so whatever. So anyway, this was into those sure bets and stuff like that. I'm trying to, I will do other things, and maybe I would like to get that feedback, what you would like to know and understand, and I hope you take something from that, of course, and you you can make use of that and become a better punter. I mean, thinking like a pro, becoming a pro, it's not a one day job or whatever that would be. I mean, you need some studies. Anyway, and now back to those precious advices, and I was just giving this example, and I got some more of these. But to show you a bit more, like within Excel, you can handle yourself and set up your own sheets like that. If you know how to work with those figures and know what a probability and reverse it or inverse it and chances and so. But anyway, to those precious advices, and I'm gonna finish soon. I'm gonna check the time, 15 minutes. Okay, take the bookie's point of view. I mean, this is. What is the bookie doing? I mean, he's setting up prices for everything. So he doesn't care what is going to happen. He doesn't have any favorites. You look at the sheet. You're not saying, oh, I want Liverpool, I want this, I want this. No, you want anything that is good for you and not a certain side. You're not betting. You know, if a bookmaker, he's not betting. He's in some sense betting the reverse of what you do, the way I showed it. But that's what I meant, exposing. He's exposing himself. He's saying, okay, you can choose any side you wish to, but you're not obliged to follow those invitations, right? You can say, okay, well done, I'm not going to bet this, but there is one error, I'm going to take this. So you're not obliged to, and you are not betting. I was one partner of mine. He also used to say, well, he doesn't want to bet, but he said, well, he's forcing me. He's forcing me to bet. So in this case, I can't stay away, right? He's forcing me to bet because he's paying this price. So he's forcing me. I don't want to bet, but he's forcing me. You set up a price and trust it. You do the price yourself. If you're ready to do that, I will show you some more ideas about that. But then you're ready. This is my price. I get this price. So I got to go for it because I trust my price. This is the way to get started. I mean, how to make a price, different story. But no, okay, do not have any favorite sites. This is no good advice. Any site is good enough for you as long as it's winning for you, of course. But you do not have any. I like Borussia Dortmund, so they are gonna play 160. Okay, go for it. This is silly. Okay, forget about it. Go with the outsiders. I mean, if you take the bookie's point of view, this is the same story. You're still into this bookie and bookie's shoes or whatever. You fancy they are all gonna go for Liverpool. So my side will be Burnley. So I'm gonna reduce the price. I'm gonna give 130 on Liverpool or even lower. People still will take that. And my side is the outsider. So this is the way I was making my money. Because I was going with the bookmaker by going with the outsiders. I get a 5.0 on an X. It's not going to happen, but I still bet for it. Oh, one day it happened. Okay, I got more money back than I invested. If a team is down and out, that's got to be your selection, right? They are bottom of the table. No one wants them. This is your side, okay? Go ahead. I mean, Asian way, I don't know. It's just a general approach. I mean, they all want certain sides, but they never want the bottom team. So take it. It's going to be your side. If they all know they are going to win, not the side to make money with, go against, or leave it alone. You won't make money with going what everyone knows is going to happen. It's not in any case going to happen, really. And if you want to make money, either you stay away from this game, or you go with the outsider, with the team no one likes. And this is why I was saying you will not like my bets, because I take the unpopular teams. No one likes them. It's my side, and this is the same. I'm in the bookie's shoes, right? You want something to happen, do not bet on it. This is not the approach. You want it to happen, leave it alone, okay? Or you got very good reason, but this is not the approach you need, right? You're ready to take any side, right? So this is my coupon. There is a side, right, bottom table. I know they lost 4 games in a row. They didn't score a goal. Okay, you don't care. This might be your side, if it's any good. We don't know yet. over-under mentality. It's very important. I might get back to it. If you leave your comments, whatever it is, I get back to it and I will answer those questions or make a special video right on that. But it's a very important thing. You love football, you go for over. I know all those people will, and that's the Europeans. They love football. They go for over. They say, okay, they're gonna be goals coming, so I want those goals. So over. They go for over. This is fully weighed out by those Asian people because they love the money. They go for under. So this is your enemies, so to say, right? Those are the people. Everyone that goes for over, he's got a partner somewhere in Asia who's going for under. It's just a general. It's like a prejudice also, right? But just think about this mentality. Go for an under. Maybe, mentality would be, they love the money, that's what I said. You love football, they love the money, okay? Is there a difference? Yes, there is a difference. You love football, they love the money. So this is a precious advice, believe me. Mentality would be, under, if you go for under, this price is gonna rise, if you're into live betting, of course. But still, it's also, this price is gonna rise. Your money is gonna grow and grow and grow, unless a goal is gonna happen, okay? But still, if you're into live betting, you can sell it whenever suitable, right? So 20 minutes without a goal, you got a small bargain, you sell your bet on under, you got a winning, okay, you go bike riding, your bet is done, your working day is over. Your mentality would be, I want to see some goals, prices going down. This is the difference, right? You wait for goals, okay, where's my money? It's going down, 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 unless a goal is going to happen, okay. At least I'm going to stop here for now. Thank you for watching. I exceeded the time limit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.